God, as I told you, He's not of this world. His thinking is not man thinking. His reasoning is completely different and above of your reasoning. He is God. I sometimes I have things to say, but I don't say. So I rebel against God. I have to say. I hope you understand my words. I have to. I cannot. I, it's cruel. I just can't. And I'm fighting with God, with His angel, or whoever He sent to do things in His place. I love God with all my heart, with all my soul, with all my strength. I saw Him. He came in the thunder, and there was someone can testify. He was on my side, and I fell asleep. I was not able to defend myself, and He came and helped me, or helped to put this devil away. But it's so much happening in the world, and people is suffering, and I'm just I'm human. Christ came because of this, to give people the freedom, the peace, to be happy, to live without fear. That's why He said, do not fear. I'm here for this, to give your heart the peace you need to live in this world. But God is not Christ. God is difficult to explain. God is the unique force, the unique power. Christ came as a man, with thinking of man, with reasoning of man. He and God are one. They are one because He came from God. They are one. I hope you understand. It's very complex. It's not for men understanding. It's another world thing, and I don't expect you to understand. Many people are trying to define Trinity and saying things, but it's all so vague, because the reality of God is different. So I'm fighting with Him. I see my own life getting destroyed because I rebel. Some things that I'm supposed to say to you, I refrain myself. I'm not going to say that. I'm afraid if I say it happened, I I choose not to say. So I'm fighting with God. I'm wrestling very hard with him. Um, I'm so sorry. I hope you understand me. Um, I was born poor. Uh, we had nothing. We had no car. We walked a lot. In the place where I was born and lived for a while, they make payments monthly, and this almost nothing. We lived out of nothing. Um, Food was we try to control the food because need to rest for a month. My mom was nurse. She worked in the hospital, but it's not like in America or in other countries. She got her minimum. It's like $80 a month. So we live in poverty. I learned how to make my own clothes. Um, my mom asked a friend to use the sewing machine, and then I was there for a few hours making my own clothes. When I was little, I had one pair of shoes by year, and I loved them. I placed them in my pillow to keep my eyes on them. I could not take if I lose them or someone take my shoes from me, my little shoes. So this was my life for quite a while, for many years. My mother got another job. She was working in a clinic by the government. She was responsible for the immunization. She used to go up the hills there. The hills were for very poor people to live. And she put herself to walk to the top of the hill to vaccinate adults and children, especially the mothers with newborns. I was with her. I went there with her to help her. I used to help her with the instruments and alcohol to clean things, and she used to boil the syringes, and it was a different time of doing things. So I know what is poverty. He is sudden. He has his own mind, and I love him. I adore him, but I have to fight with him because he's destroying my life, and I'm asking him, Father, please have mercy. But it's very difficult. He's testing me very hard. And everything I do, I try to follow with his ways, but he's not from this world. And I think he thinks I can take it. It's hard. I just want to tell you, do not ever do things on your own thinking that he will not, he will not go after you, or you can suffer. Is I just want to tell you to go easy. God is very powerful. I'm giving my testimony. My life is going, it is very difficult. And I try to do everything in God's way. Imagine people who do not do that. So I care about you. I care about them. And to be strong and brave, because I know you all are strong, but to be in the test of God requires you to be very brave. I love my Lord. I know him, and I know he's not from this world, but I am. And it's terrible. It's at the same time I suffer because I am in between two worlds, and it's very hard. You don't know. You have no idea. I just want you to be strong and brave, and keep going. And you have only God. There is no other. So there is no way. There is no another way. So I don't know what to say. I'm suffering so much, and I'm getting poor and poor and poor and even more poor, and he wants this way. He wants me this way, but it's so hard. I just want you to know how difficult is life for many people who is so poor. It's not easy. It's terrible. I really don't know what to say. Just be brave, and as much as you can do for others, do it. Do it. Because many people suffering so much. I know their pain. I know what it is to be homeless and have no ways to go here and there, or even hungry sometimes, and it's very difficult, and he's making my life more difficult. It's a test, and I just want to tell you that I'm fighting with God, because I cannot see many things happening. And if I could open your eyes to see truth and finally get peace between one another, but I cannot do that. I mean, it's up to everyone, each one of you. I'm just telling you that I'm fighting with God, and whoever angel or whoever he sent to make my test harder, I'm wrestling with them. I'm wrestling with them very hard. But this is my thing. It's what I'm going through. I wish you all to find peace and find the best way to resolve problems and have those with evil devil ways to realize this is not the way, and we finally will have peace. I just wish to go. It's very hard for me. I'm not young anymore, and it's so hard. Um, it's not easy. You may do not know others that have the same problem with God and the angels, and they fight God. They say, hey, why are you doing this to me? I follow your ways. I do everything you want. I obey your laws and everything. I was born poor. I stay poor. Why you do this to me? But it's like talking to a powerful power that is not human. And I don't have a Bible, but I heard about others who fight with him because the test was so hard. They could not take it. And they fought with him and the angel, whatever. This is true. It's very hard. It's not just for you to know that it's true. I'm wrestling with him. I love him, but I have to because he's being very hard on me, and I'm getting old. I don't know if I can be as he wants me to be, because I don't know what he wants from me. I'm testifying things that is happening for you to know. And when you read your Bible, if you see others with similar things, believe in them. It's true. God is very, very hard. His test is very difficult. And that's all I have to say.